Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to be working on the Mini Cooper, and I got a pretty exciting video. Just because I feel like it's going to make a huge difference. Well, not a huge difference, but it's gonna make a huge appearance difference for me as aesthetic wise, since as you guys know, I do like kind of aesthetic stuff. You can see by my wall right here. But today we're actually going to be working on the Mini Cooper and fixing our headliner. I don't think you guys ever saw it, or I don't know if I ever recorded it. Most likely did, but my headliner used to sag pretty much. All right, I'm kind of bummed out right now because I had recorded me taking off the headliner and also removing all that crap that sits on it once the adhesive dries, but I guess I accidentally deleted the videos or the clips. I mean, if I can still find them, then I'll throw them up here so you guys will see it, but if not, I guess we'll just get into the installation itself. But anyways, let's get back to this. Today we're going to be doing the headliner on my R53. The original headliner was starting to sag already, so now it was something I had to fix. And then also with the antenna gasket leaking, it was also wetting the headliner itself, making the adhesive pretty much, or making the headliner pretty much unstick faster, I guess you could say. So I did remove the headliner already and scraped it. Like I said, if I could find the video, I'll go ahead and put it up on the, or not put it, but you guys will see it before we actually start to installing it. But we actually have some good fabric. I went to different places for fabrics. I went to Michael's, I went to Hobby Lobby, and I think I went to, but it still wasn't good enough for me. Like I wanted something like, you know what I mean? So then I went online and saw they had like a good amount of fabric online. The only thing I don't like about online, even though they show you the sizing, I don't like that. Like I prefer to see the product in person just so I know exactly what I'm getting. So that's why it took me a while to just order it from online. But after like, you know, going to different stores and not really being able to find like something I want, I decided to just go ahead and order it online. Originally, I was going to do I'll be honest, I was going to do like the matrix, like those green numbers or letters going down, because they had a design of that, but I felt like it was just gonna be too much. So instead, we went with something different. Here is the fabric that we went with. I don't know, I kind of like it, or not kind of, I really like it. So it's like pretty much black with purple spider webs. I do think that once this is paired with the car wrap, once you know I do wrap the car, that's gonna look nice. FYI, subbing to the channel and liking the video does help, you know. When I wrap the car, we are going to do like a, I guess you could say like a black cherry or like a wine red, because I want something that goes from red and shifts to black. But we're going to see what type of wrap we could find for that, and I really think that this is going to go good with it. Now if you guys are wondering where we got this fabric, this is where damn, this thing shows up. Hold on. And then this will be the one that I specifically got. I will be leaving a link in the description below if you guys want to get yourself one. And then for the adhesive, I was going to use a 3M adhesive, but it was pretty expensive. The can itself was about about 32 bucks. Was it 32? Yeah, about 32, 33 with tax and stuff. So instead, I just went ahead and got me the Permatex headliner adhesive. This one was a little bit cheaper. I just ended up paying 26 bucks for it. So, hey, it says headliner adhesive. Pretty sure it worked. I also did some research on them like before I bought it, and I seen a lot of people using it and saying that this one was pretty good. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and head outside, pretty much set up and get to work. So, hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. And we are done. So, well, not exactly done, but I'm gonna call it here for today because I'm hungry and I haven't really eaten. But pretty much we have it all laid out. There are some spots where I wasn't really able to get the wrinkles out. Like, let me see where. So like, for example, this is just a little bit loose, or not loose, but some wrinkles. And it's just the best I was able to get it. Since for this fabric, this is like the biggest size you could get right here. So I had to pretty much make work of what I had. I can't really stretch this fabric because it's not really a stretchy material. This is more like I don't know how to describe it, but it's not really a stretchy material, so I couldn't really stretch it. And then when I did stretch it, it will kind of mess up the layout and kind of shift it. So I kind of just pretty much just laid it how it is. And then as far as like these things right here, I kind of just made use of it. Plane passing by right now. And as far as the edges, this is the only problems I have. So for the edges, I gotta pull this back because I don't want it to stick. So for the edges, when I do come back, I'm just gonna trim. Oh, I got a burp. I'm going to trim this off, like the white part, and then I am going to, since we have two sunroofs, I'm going to trim the sunroof, and then whatever excess fabric I have, I'm going to kind of just cut and just fit it, or try to make it fit into the spots like right here where we don't have any more fabric left, and try to make it one piece. Since this is spiderweb, it's a good thing because, you know, spiderwebs aren't really like one specific way. They're pretty much randomized, so I could just put it anywhere and it should look fine. We do have spots like right here where glue did go through. As I rub it, it kind of comes off, so it's not really a big deal. And then this is towards like the back part of the car, so it's not really going to matter. Oh, look at this. I wasn't able to get this, guys. Don't judge. I'm gonna leave that like that. Luckily it just comes off, so we're gonna take some time to just scrub or rub each one of these to try to take them off. And yeah, we'll call it a day and start back tomorrow. And here is the other side that we pretty much, you see how much fabric we have that is gonna get cut off. So that should be way more than enough to pretty much get the edges. We also have these like little ones that we have to cut out. Oh yeah, let me show you this. So you guys can see that this fabric isn't really that stretchy. Look at that. This is kind of like pillowcase material. But you could choose different fabrics. I just went with this one because it was the cheapest one. On the edges, or yeah, like right here for example, once we do trim, we are going to trim a little bit off, so that way we could kind of put it over and have it get glued on this side as well. But look, see that? So that we have stuff like that, but that, like I said, it's not gonna matter because once we do trim all this up and then go to spray some right here on the underside or on the opposite side, I will go ahead and spray some here just to get some glue under and then glue it back and then put it back. But this is how it's looking right now. what's going on, guys? Damn, it's kind of bright. I have the flashlight on, so it's really bright for me right now. It's currently 1 a.m, 1:15 to be exact. I'm on my way to the gym, well, not yet, but eventually in a little bit once I finish recording this. But we are finally done with the headliner. I don't know how well you guys could see it. It's been about 2-3 weeks, I want to say, and honestly the headliner came out so damn nice. We do have some issues, but let me go ahead and show you guys. So real quick, I did finish the interior. Check this out. Bam, look how beautiful this looks. So this video is going to go up before the video of the actual interior redo, I guess you could say. But you guys can see we finally have this whole entire dash pretty much wrapped. We also do have the CarPlay and our new amp in the back right there. I'm not gonna go through too much detail because I want to save it for the next video, but we do have it done. As far as the headliner, let me go ahead and show you guys that. So boom, so you can see the headliner honestly came out really damn good. I have all the other ones, but I could not find this one right here, and by the time I realized I didn't have it, I had already cut those holes. So it's just gonna have to stay like that until I either find it or pretty much get a new one. I think it's somewhere under my bed, but I haven't got the chance to look for it. But as far as everything else, look at how good it looks. I was going to paint these originally like black, same with those, but I kind of like how it looks. I feel like it gives a contrast as opposed to just having it black, because you kind of see how it kind of it doesn't really look, you can't really see in camera, but in person it blends in. So I kind of like, you know, I mean, it looks nice, but when it comes to this, it kind of gives a contrast, you know. So I'm kind of happy how that came out. I will, however, look, check this out. See that? But look, it's weird because if I freaking put pressure on it, it sticks back. So I don't know, I think it's maybe the adhesive. If you guys do redo this, I'll suggest using the 3M. It is more expensive by like 10 bucks more, but I'm pretty sure you won't get this issue, or maybe you will, I don't know. It's currently really hot right now in LA, so that's what I noticed, that when it gets real warm, this area right here does come loose. But everything else is really under good, especially right here in the middle. It's like really on there. And then the back right there, I do have to redo where it's kind of peeling because I didn't put enough glue. So I do have to do that, only because the seams right here were also coming loose because I didn't put enough glue. So I put some more glue and it actually stayed on. So I do have to do that. But other than that, we are done with the headliner. You guys can see also with this, I didn't know how to put this guy back, so I didn't even put it on. I never really use it, so I didn't really care. But we did pretty much screw this on. The only reason why this fits loose like that is because, like I said, this thing does kind of act like something to hold it. But since, you know, I wasn't able to put it, we can't. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, remember to leave a like. Hopefully it's focused and not blurry because I can't see the screen. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.